And yeah, what's good, y'all? Y'all, we got the most painful things in life, part 2 by G Grimy. You already know the vibes. Leave a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next, and subscribe to if you have not done so already. With that being said, let's get straight into this. I'm not gonna talk too tough or too much. My bad.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Have any of y'all seen the movie Inside Out? I remember watching the first one around the time it came out, and don't get me wrong, it was a solid movie. However, I still feel like something was missing from the movie. But just like a hot iron, I couldn't put my finger on it. Then I realized what it was. There was no pain emotion present in the entire movie. How are you gonna produce a movie encompassing the emotions of a teenage girl and not include the pain emotion? They got the nerve to have a character named Enderman. Ennui, but not pain. I had to look this word up. I didn't even know what it meant. So I know damn well these Gerber babies watching this movie didn't know what they meant either. Come to find out, they just personified Eeyore and threw him in the movie. Am I looking too deep into a movie aimed towards children? Probably. Are we here today to discuss some of the most painful experiences one can go through? Yes. So today, we'll be discussing some more of the most grievous and unbearable experiences that seem to happen to everybody on a regular basis, as well as the pain and affliction that they dispense. Comment down below the most painful thing that's ever happened to you, and like and subscribe if you're new. First, we gotta talk about stepping on a Lego. Legos are quite literally the spokesperson of pain. I think everybody...
Bro, oh my god, bro. I used to hate doing that, bro. Like, when I was younger, I used to... Well, most people used to play with Legos, but I used to leave them in the floor sometime, and I would get up and go do something like get some juice or something, and I just wasn't paying attention, and I step on it. And bro, it hurt. I don't want to say it like hurt, like it didn't hurt immensely or anything like that, but it hurt though.
Everybody named mama done stepped on at least one Lego in their lifetime. These motherfuckers are like plastic razor blades. Our feet are some of the most complex and robust parts of our body, yet my feet be getting one-shotted by these plastic fragments. I know some of y'all niggas watching this video probably got some Hawaiian rolls for feet and can't be impacted by the pain of these sharp fractions, but I can't relate. Now, about 7 years ago, I had more Legos than college girls had Hydro Flasks. I had Ninjago sets, Batman sets, Minecraft sets. I was a fiend, bro. But this also meant that
I remember I had this one Lego set, this Batmobile. I mean, my dad was trying to put it together. It took, well, I don't even want to shoot. It didn't even take us months, bro. That took us, bro. I think we stopped for like a couple years, and then we tried to start again some years later after I got older. And we just never finished it because I think when I was younger, I think we ended up losing some of the pieces to it.
I had to be extremely decisive with where I stepped, because one wrong move and I was gonna get a plastic splinter thrusted in my foot. You know how Toy Story had a lot of kids thinking that their toys were alive? Well, I was thinking that my Legos were strategically moving themselves to be right in the line of fire with my feet, because no matter how much I thought I cleaned up, there was always a Lego chilling in the cut and I would stomp on that motherfucker. Especially with those Batman helmet pieces, bro. That shit felt like I was stepping in a bear trap. At that point, just amputate my foot. I don't care if I gotta walk around the crib in some Timbs to conserve the quality of my feet, bro. If I was running from a killer and the only way I could escape was by walking through a trail of Legos barefoot, just make sure my suit is press ironed. And I remember people were making this agonizing ordeal into a challenge on YouTube. People were really trying to glorify something that gave me childhood trauma. The bottoms of my feet used to have more scars than Deadpool's face, bro. If Jigsaw had a trap that required people to walk through a pit of Legos barefoot, it'd be a wrap. Now we gotta talk about side stitches and cramps. We've all had that moment where we've woken up from a revitalizing night of sleep. Trust me, bro, I be in my bed doing the full scorpion. I be sleeping in cursive in this motherfucker. But anyway, the first thing that a lot of people like to do when they wake up from sleeping is stretch their body out like Jake the dog. And don't get me wrong, that stretch is one of the most fulfilling and rewarding things that one can acquire. I can literally feel my soul elevating to the heavens. I start shaking like a granny that caught the Holy Ghost. It's like I become a human maraca, bro. And it's smooth sailing from there until the sharpest, most gut-wrenching cramp decides to infiltrate my calf muscles. It's like my leg got possessed, bro. It's kinda scary. And now my calf is pretty much tighter than Jayla Brown's braids. And what makes it worse is the fact you can feel the cramp coming before it hits. So now I just gotta wait for the inevitable discomfort to settle in. Side stitches are also some of the most painful things that the average civilian can go through. Not gonna lie, bro, those side cramps be putting up Mr. Beast numbers on my ass, bro. I'll just be running, then all of a sudden it feels like a nigga shanked me with a 12-inch dagger. And please tell me I'm not the only person who randomly gets those chest pains that make me think I'm getting airdropped to the Lord. I'll just be on the game or something, then all of a sudden my chest starts to feel like I'm going through a Ben 10 transformation or something.
Yes,
I'm in my room looking like Jaden Smith and Karate Kid when he got his ass handed to him, bro. And just when I think the coast is clear, the moment I inhale, the pain kicks back in like it's got fucking recoil damage or something. At this point, I'm already convinced that I'm being sent to a Pop Smoke concert. Those random sharp pains in my chest are truly some of the most humbling and obsequious moments ever. I think it's just God reminding me that he could delete me off the sentence at any given moment at the flick of his wrist. Now we gotta talk about hitting your funny bone. This is like the factory reset for my nervous system. This is something that I've been dealing with since the dawn of time. For some idiosyncratic reason, my body loves
to me, honestly, I haven't hit my funny bone in a while. I hope I don't hit it. Well, I hope I don't hit it no time soon. But yeah, I haven't hit my funny bone in a little minute though.
to hit every part of itself on every table, counter, and door.
But when you do, it's not even really bad for it. It's more so like you just get like this weird tingly, like you just get this weird tingly feeling in your arm and elbow.
Frame imaginable, and this includes my elbows. First of all, whoever labeled this nerve as the funny bone needs to be drawn and quartered, because there's absolutely nothing amusing nor diverting about this experience. If this is funny, then I'm still waiting for the punchline, bro. When I hit my funny bone, it feels like my arm
I'm still waiting for the punchline.
It's like my arm escapes the Matrix for a moment. My entire nervous system just starts going on an LSD trip and doesn't know how to calm back down. Every atom in my body decides it wants to start doing a cha-cha slide in this motherfucker. That's why I'm finna start walking around the crib like a damn hockey goalie, bro. I must be wearing more pads than a woman on her menstrual cycle. I've come across when people who normally laugh when they hit their funny bone. Them niggas deserve to be cellmates with Hannibal Lecter for all I care. Now we gotta talk about getting soap and shampoo in your eyes.
Not cellmates with Hannibal Lecter.
Now I know that some of y'all got snow globes built into y'all heads, but for those who actually cleanse their scalp, getting shampoo in your eyes is unendurable. That shit turns me into Fetty Wap real quick, bro. Like at this point, my eyeballs are getting
not Fetty Wap, bro. What did he, bro? He didn't do anything.
Than my hair. I literally try to seal my eyes shut like a jar of pickles, but alas, my eyes still end up burning like Gucci third leg. I know my eyes got about 10 HP left, and then I try to make sure that my hands have absolutely no remnants of shampoo before I start rubbing my eyes, but I just end up making it worse. Not to mention the fact that I damn near break my neck falling out the shower trying to reach for my towel. The shampoo and conditioner bottles start falling all over the place. It's just an all-around disheartening experience. There's also been times where I've been lathering myself in soap and somehow some suds fly into my eyes like some fucking Angry Birds or something, bro. Now my eyes feel spicy as hell. At this point, I can't even open my eyes and just have to sit and wait for the pain to dissipate. Now we gotta talk about pinching your skin with a zipper. This one personally gave me PTSD that still lingers to this day. I remember when I was a kid, I was struggling with the zipper of my winter coat. I was over there sounding like a fucking DJ, bro. So my mom, as any parent would do, tells my older sister to help me with the inconvenience. Now I wasn't really tripping because I expected her to be meticulous and circumspect, but I guess she got possessed by the spirit of Tommy Lister Jr. or something, because she zipped that zipper with so much tenacity and robustness that it almost decapitated me. She almost gave me one of those dumbass neck tattoos that people have been getting. Ever since that day, I've been taking 3 business days to zip up my zipper. I ain't taking no chances, bro. And even still, I always keep a small section of my coat unzipped. Now I've been lucky enough not to have caught the family jewels in the zipper of my pants, but I send my deepest condolences and solicitude to the niggas that are walking around here nutless. Now we gotta talk about dropping your phone on your face.
Bro, that feeling, bro, that hurts so much, bro. Like, if you a girl, bro, you'll never understand that feeling of zipping your pants, zipping the zipper up on your stuff, bro. Oh my gosh. That hurts, bro. Like, it hurts so much to the point where you just like, okay, I either just need to sit down and reflect, or I just need to just go home and just lay down after this, cause bro, that is painful.
This has to be one of the most execrable incidents that seem to happen on the regular. This is why I try to avoid being in this predicament in the first place. I'll lay on my stomach like a baddie before I dangle my phone over my face like a cluster of grapes. It's like all of a sudden I just get carpal tunnel in my hands and my phone drops on my face like a fucking anvil. I remember when I accidentally dropped my phone on my nose and I was walking around looking like Billy from Grim Adventures, bro. My shit was swollen as a balloon, bro. Fucking BBL nose. And that was with an iPhone. Could you imagine if I dropped a Nokia on my face? My skull would have looked like a 200-piece puzzle. Not only does it hurt like hell, it genuinely ruins my entire mood, bro. That shit feels like I got hit with an electronic brick. At that point, I don't even want to use my phone anymore. Definitely
an electronic brick is crazy.
Biggest mood killers of all time. And it also sucks because for that split second your phone is airborne, you know the unpreventable is coming. There's nothing you could do to avoid it. My phone be hitting my face like the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs. Now we gotta talk about slamming your finger in a door. I don't even understand how this shit be happening to me, bro. It's not even like I got long fingers or anything, but somehow my finger always finds a way to creep into the doorway like I'm the fuck.
I think it's more so a thing of where sometimes you just don't pay attention, and then like when you closing the door, some of your fingers still in the crack, and then you just, you know, you're not paying attention, then boom.
Boogeyman or something. And then my fingers end up more black and blue than that infamous dress in 2015. Like one time I got the tip of my finger stuck in a door and my nail like it was going through an emo phase.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember that dress. I don't remember nobody talking about that dress. Maybe I just wasn't really that into social media and stuff that much at that back then, but I don't remember anybody talking about that dress back in 2015
or something, bro. And I don't know if any of y'all have ever gotten a blood blister before, but that shit hurts like hell. I remember I got my finger pinched between 2 blades at the gym and I was left with a big ass pepperoni looking mark on my forefinger. So it's not like my finger got crushed completely, just pinched enough to leave a little boo boo. But with that being said,
yeah,
that boo boo had me incapacitated, bro. Every little move.
I think I have had one before, and he's right, that is very painful.
Movement that my finger made was followed by vehement agony. I also slammed my finger into a car door before. I honestly don't know how my fingers haven't turned into beef stroganoff off yet, but hey. I feel like an underrated painful moment that people don't talk about enough is getting an eyelash stuck in your eye. And as someone who has naturally long eyelashes, I deal with this more than any man ever should. It feels like somebody sticking a fucking syringe in my eye.
I deal with it too, bro. I'm right there along with you. I got some long eyelashes too.
Eyeball. My eyelashes want to be all soft and supple until they break off like a Kit Kat and start provoking my optical organs. Now they feel like damn porcupine quills. And every time this happens, I've never been able to get the eyelashes out of my eye, so I don't know where the motherfuckers go. They could just be chilling in the back of my eye sockets like plankton or something for all I know. It's kind of ironic how our eyelashes are supposed to keep things from getting in our eyes, but yet mine turn on me every time. Now we gotta talk about getting hit in the gonads. This is the instance that is universally felt by every man walking planet Earth right now. No matter your race, age, religion, income, or shoe size, every man watching this video can feel the affliction stemming from this photo right now. Now I've never been Steven Adams before, but I've had my fair share of run-ins with the ball busters. I mean, not the ball busters, like the ball buster. Whatever. Finally, we gotta talk about pulling off a band-aid. I don't know if I'm the only person who feels like this, but why does it feel like band-aids either fall off at the slightest movement or they're literally made out of fucking Gorilla Glue and you can never take them off? In my experience,
it really be them real sticky band-aids. And then bro, don't let it be one of them super sticky band-aids and then you got some hair around your around the wound or whatever. If it's like that, bro.
with most band-aids, they literally become molded to me like the motherfucking piece of resistance or something, bro. And when I try to pull it off, half my skin comes off with it. But I think that's gonna wrap everything up for this video, man. Comment down below the most painful thing that you ever been through or that you experienced. Like, subscribe if you're new, join the family. We're going crazy. 2025 takeover is in full effect, baby. Thank y'all for rocking with me. If you made something in the video, thank you for watching all the way through. If not, you know what I'm saying, I still love you. But yeah, just
alright, y'all, so that was the video about G Grammy, the most painful things. But yeah, alright, y'all, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch y'all on the next one. Been your boy RJ. Like and subscribe, all that. Deuces.